the Dallas Cowboys on Jerry Jones's birthday.
Oh,
I was sitting with Papa Grossi, after he broke the trophy. And we were talking about this during the Steelers game. This has come out a couple times during this season. They don't have Micah Parsons right now, right? He's out. So that's going to make that defense worse. But considering how good the Cowboys defense was last year, and for it to take this enormous step back is so, oh man, this is a problem, right? You look at Mike Zimmer too, it's just not good. And then you look at the offense, they have no run game. When it's contingent on Rico Dowdle and Ezekiel Elliott, it's going to be a problem. So they have no run game to lean on. And on top of that, they have no one else to throw the ball to consistently, except for CeeDee Lamb as like a true number two. Like Turpin's good, Tolbert's good. I'm not like crapping on those guys, but and Cooks when he plays is fine. But as a true number two, they don't have it. And so they are such a one-dimensional offense that defenses are coming in and going, well, we're just going to cover CeeDee Lamb. He'll break one, every now and then, and he'll catch a few passes. But they'll let that all day because the Cowboys have not shown that they can win any other way. Like it's bad. And for the Cowboys right now, like they look like a bad football. Like to get dominated, and it happens. It definitely happens. The Lions were just the far and away the better team. But there are serious concerns about the Cowboys, especially that they're all in. They just gave Dak all that money. They just gave CD all that money. Now, Micah, they're going to have to give a lot of money to. And right now, with their current squad, and you can look at coaching, you look at personnel, you can look at GM, you can look, they're not winning the Super Bowl. Like there's no shot.
They might not get into the playoffs.
Correct. Like we're talking about this team might miss the playoffs. That is a horrific decline in which they just shelled out a ton of money to keep those guys around for a while.
Sure.
And I think it's funny too, because maybe this is a bad take. I think that Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, like that team, like those pieces, I think they could get to the Super Bowl, but the support around them is not there. And it's leading to terrible play. And you're looking at coaching, you're looking at all the supporting staff. It's not good for the Cowboys right now.
I think we just saw how important Dan Quinn is to that entire organization. I would say his value to the Cowboys was greater than Mike McCarthy's.
We'll see, Josh.
Fortunately, he was just the defensive coordinator, and he went to Washington, and he has saved that franchise. He has changed the culture where it is actually damn good now. It's Dan good. They got Dan good culture in Washington, and their defense is worse. Their offense can't function without those extra opportunities that their defense gave them a lot last year, and they can't run the ball. And I think Dak Prescott's a good quarterback. I really do.
I do too.
But not to the point where he is going to carry the team if there is no run game. You know what I mean? He's not one of those guys where like, okay, we're struggling to run the ball today. I'm going to put it on my shoulders and I'm just going to pick apart the opposing defense. He needs to keep opposing defenses a little bit honest.
Yeah.
At least a little fear of running ball. And the Cowboys don't have that right now. They have, there's nobody is scared of Ezekiel Elliott right now. They have not been scared of Ezekiel Elliott for like 4 years. Okay. And that was their move.
Because, like, if, Scooter talks about Amari Cooper all the time, Amari Cooper, if he came back to the Cowboys, I think that offense would be significantly better. Because, again, then you have somebody who's going to get open and potentially catch the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Broncos defense were supposed to be good. But, yeah, Cowboys,
our defense was not that bad, guys.
It's in panic mode now.
We had one very bad drive where we blew a play. We had one blown play. 2 turnovers led to 10 points by the Chargers, and we just don't have an offense that can score 10 points until the game is over.
13-0.
What does Jared Goff have to do to actually get a perfect passer rating, Tom? No incompletions, 155.8. This game, 153.8. I thought he had a perfect passer rating because a perfect passer rating is 158.3.
Gotta believe my
He is dancing around a perfect passer rating, but he just can't get it. Threw an extra touchdown. Oh, come on. 72%. That elusive perfect passer rating.
A lot of also trying to get Penei Sewell, and then he was ineligible is kind of incredible. That's just
Oh.